I'm gonna talk about the reasons why I hate talking to most people. One of the reasons why I hate talking to most people is because one, whenever I'm interacting with someone, because you know when you live life, you're forced to put on a fake ass fucking mask, especially with these 9 to 5 jobs. You have to act a certain way to be a kiss ass and shit like that. And here's the thing with people pleasing. A lot of people they're dumb as fuck. The same people who say, "Oh, I'm not a people pleaser," whatever the fuck. If you're living life, if you're living in this society, if you're working at a 9 to 5 job, you're forced to be a people pleaser, you fucking dumbass. If you're, you know what I'm saying? This is why you got to act a certain way. If you don't, because people like, they're not going to express how they truly feel towards people they work with. They don't. Why? Because they're trying to get that bullshit ass slave ass check. So you're a fucking people pleaser. But I hate talking to most people because it's like they always talk about some dumb shit. Like people, they got nothing to offer my life, man. Cause me, like, whenever I go into connections, I got so much to offer. Like I have an open mind. I'm into spirituality. I love working out. I'm into fitness and health. I have so much life experiences. Like I have a creative mind. A lot of other people is like they're stuck. They're always stuck at one box. A lot of people I've noticed they don't have any type of life experiences, or they only know one thing, or they're too fucking egotistical and they're too narcissistic to where like if you like voice your thoughts and opinions and they get offended. So it's like most people, and I'm not saying this out of anger or spite, but it's out of like I'm being real. Like a lot of people I interact with, they got nothing to offer. Like they're just fucking miserable. This is why when Chauncey once said a lot of people, there's no one unique. Everyone's a fucking AI program. They are, because a lot of one of the reasons why a lot of you don't see a lot of people who are very successful is because a lot of people they're very insecure and they're very fearful and they love to stay in a box. This is why when you talk to an average person, to average dumbass, they got nothing to offer you. They got nothing to talk about, nothing exciting to talk about, nothing like amazing, or they can't really. The only thing that value they offer is if they got certain connections, they work for a bum ass system job. And I'm getting to the point in my life where like I'm getting tired of working for this bullshit ass system. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they got nothing to offer me. Same thing with family. Like people, they're just fucking programmed. They got nothing to talk about. No one's unique over here. This is why a lot of people, like I said, they're not successful, because a lot of people they're followers. A lot of people they like to settle into romantic relationships, friendships, connections, in these fucking jobs, in these careers, where he's getting them nowhere but being stuck at a slave loop to where they're forced to wake up, do the same shit over and over again. This is why you don't see too many people who are actually living a life financially free, or being truly happy, or living a life to the best of their fullest potential. That's one of the main reasons why this world is shit, because no one's just expressing their fucking potential. You know what I'm saying? We're in the year 2024 and no one has a fucking YouTube channel that's talking like me or Chauncey one or Mooney Mercury Baby, or no one's actually expressing themselves because they're too fucking pussified to even do that shit, because they're just followers. A lot of people are followers, and I feel like a lot of people kind of like settle, but it's not the right word. More so, a lot of people I feel like they kind of given up on themselves, to where like they kind of like submit or settle on how life is going to be, and they kind of went into terms to the fact that they're not going to be anybody growing up. And it's sad because I can't like how other people view life and how they interact and how they talk to me and how like and how they view life and how they move. I view that I never want to be like that. I'm not saying I'm fully out there yet. I'm in the process of becoming out there, but at least I try. You know what I'm saying? But at least I attempt. All these other people, they like to settle, and they wonder why their lives are so shit. A lot of people, they're too afraid to be vulnerable, and that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people's lives are shit, and why society's world is shit. Is because a lot of people, they're too pussified. They're too scared to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. And it's sad because we live in a type of reality or realm where like if you're doing a lot of healing work, if you're really like putting in the work to break generational curses and to become the best version of yourself, it's gonna be hard to find like-minded people that are on that same path or on the same frequency as you. Because a lot of people they're too pussified, and we have a lot of retarded, weak ass spirits in this world to where they're too scared to express themselves. So when you yourself watching this video, if you're doing the work, if you're putting in the work, if you can't find like-minded people, if like you can't really like meet people, or you gotta act a certain way, or you gotta dumb yourself down, or you gotta act retarded with these people, is because a lot of people they're too pussified to do the healing work. And that what sucks about this human experience. You could like in this human experience, you can actually put in so much work that's in alignment of your soul, that you can't really like you're not gonna get that shit back in return. And it's fucked up. So there are times where I think like, man, is this human experience even worth living? Is it worth being in this timeline? But what's the point when you can't even meet like-minded people, or like we live in a restricted ass world? You know what I'm saying? So it was like, what the fuck's the point? So I came to the conclusion that just do do the best I can, inspire others, and to live life to my fullest potential, stay true to myself. But it just sucks because I really want to get out of my situation, because me, I'm in the military. I got 2 more years. I really want to get the fuck out of here because I'm getting tired of like being around just retarded people. Everyone's the same, just miserable ass people, and I'm forced to bite my tongue a lot. And it's like, and then you got time speeding up in the military. It takes so much of your time. It's like when time is speeding up, it's like you don't have time for your personal self. You don't have time to work on your hobbies and your workouts and to do what you actually love. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck, man. But it just sucks how like one reason why I've been joining the military so I could get out of my abusive family situation. And you see how the universe kind of fuck up my free will. So when people say you have free will, you know you don't. And out of all the locations, I was placed in fucking Kansas, in the middle of nowhere. Like people are just ghetto, people are just fucking dumb. Like when I was in barbering college squad, I'd cuss a motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's being a fucking dumbass. So it's like there's a lot of retarded people, but I hate when people say, "Oh, you have free will," or like in order for you to attract the things you want, you have to move locations based on your tropical map. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like it don't work like that. Life don't work like that. It depends on your spirit. It depends on what kind of karma you have. This is what Chan Tuan talks about, and he's right. But a lot of people, they're not like Chan Tuan. They don't think like him. So because a lot of people are fucking dumb. But me, since I'm fucking smart. I have awareness. I do a lot of healing work. I can understand where Chan Tuan is coming from, and he's speaking facts. Life doesn't, like he said, life doesn't base around, like, we don't have free will. Only your spirit or the universe or God kind of dictates on how the fuck you should live your life. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm using my life for example. Me, I was forced to join the military so I could get out of my situation because my family were abusive and there was no opportunities within my area. I didn't have a car. It's hard to find financial opportunities. I was in the middle of nowhere. Now, fast forward, I am in the military. And I want to get the fuck out of here because this is lame. It's boring. It's nothing great. Even I could perform. I do great things. I am a hard worker, and I am great at it. But does it mean I like it? No, the fuck I don't. So I want to get the fuck out of here because dumbass people and just all this dumbass shit I'm getting annoyed of. But out of all the locations, I've been placed in fucking Kansas. Kansas, middle of nowhere, nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's proof that like I don't have free will over that shit. I don't. So I probably have like a lot of karma, a lot of lessons I need to learn. I can't say that within my contract of being in the military and being in the middle of nowhere, fucking Kansas, I've done a lot of soul searching. So I know what I like and don't like. But if you get to learn where like God will kind of put you in a situation to where you're kind of forced to be miserable, or you're forced to be like just depressed or sad, just so you could know more about yourself and so you could do the healing work, even though God kind of orchestrated you and being abused by narcissists and being spiritually attacked. Everything is pre-planned, but you got stupid ass people who don't fucking see that. But that's all I gotta say. Have a good one. Peace.